All right, we are streaming now, guys. So we got 3 rounds here. 2-wheel buggy. This is a new layout, so I'm glad to see where guys are standing. That should be... We have Super Marshall in this corner, so he'll probably be able to take the 2 tabletops. Doubles. Yeah, we're going to try it like this, see what happens. For the guys that were running the track, you're probably going to know where the marshals need to be because I'll be honest, I only ran about 3 laps on this track with a broken buggy. And I didn't watch any of you guys really run much except for Douglas. And, well, we all know how much he gets marshaled. All right, all my drivers are over the loop, so we are going to get you guys lined up and get going here. Johnny, Tim, Aiden, Rick, Dave. You're all going to go somewhere there around JB. That's a little close to my loop right there. That's Johnny. That's, you know, it's not tripping, but for next time, don't be so close, okay, Johnny? He's not paying attention? Can you do one of these, Douglas? Snap the wrist when you do it, though, okay? All right, here we go. Johnny on the tone. Tim. Aiden. Rick. And Dave. Race 1 up and running. Race 2 shows that Darren's in race 2. Hopefully he's watching. See, Darren, you should have been here. He had to leave. So it'll just be Hitman, John, Gary, Dylan, and James. Hot lap on this one going to Dave. 12:42. Orange and green buggy, white wheels. Nice to see you back, Dave. Been a long time since we sold the actual racer combo.
Four minutes left.
All right, everyone coming around, getting clicked in. 4 laps. There it is. Dave setting the pace for us. Once again, this is the green, orange buggy, white wheels, guys. He is your leader right now, 25:503. The only one that's on did a 11:83 so far. That is the fast lap so far on the track. Rick Perry sitting at number 2 spot on the 24:502. Aiden right behind him, 5:11. Tim coming in on the 22:508. Johnny on the 21:509. 3:30 here left to go. Rick driving the blue and yellow buggy. White wheels in the front, yellow wheels in the back. He is my number 2 out there. Tim now moves up into that number 3 spot. So it's Dave, Rick, and Tim. Once again, green and orange, my 1. Blue and yellow. White wheels in the front, yellow in the back is my 2. And purple with yellow wheels is my 3. 3 minutes here left to go. Dave with a new fast lap, 11:76, setting the pace for everyone. He is the only one on the 25-lap pace right now, 25:505. Tim now moves up in that number 2 spot, but on a 23:507. Rick behind him. Let's see what he is when he hits the loop here. Drops off to a 22:5 flat. Aiden, 21:501. Johnny, 21:513. So Dave on that 25, Tim on the 23, Rick on the 22. My top 3 right now. Second fastest lap overall going to Rick Perry, 11:92.
Two minutes left.
2 minutes here left to go. Minute 30 left to go. Dave still on the top, 25.504. Once again, green and orange buggy, white wheels. Number one setting the pace right now, 11:76 fast lap. Tim in the purple buggy, yellow wheels. Sorry, make that Rick. Let's see, it's close. They're both 23.505. I'm going to wait for Tim to hit the loop here and see where he's at. Brings it to a 504. Rick coming through, hitting it. Rick's going to hold that number two right now, 23.504. Tim also 504. Then we got Aiden, 21.5 flat. Johnny, 25.13. 60-second call for race two. 60-second call for race two. .30 seconds left on the clock. It is Dave, Rick, Tim, Aiden, and Johnny. All right, guys, when I call your name, your race is over. Tim, you are done. Rick, Dave, you guys are done. There we go. Johnny's done. One car left live right now. And Aiden. Dave setting the pace for everyone. 24.501, dropped off just slightly from that 25 lap pace. Did have the fastest lap overall with 11.76.4. So, Rick came in second, 23.504. His fast lap was also 11.76.4. Tim taking third, 23.505. Aiden 22.513, and Johnny 25.14. Go stick your cars on charge if you want super quick. Come out to Marshall, race two. Hey, Aiden, your race is over, buddy. I need that car off the track. And if Jim told you to do that, yeah. All right, Aiden, so I do need you out there to Marshall. Tim, triangle underneath the driver's stand. You get to do the backhand smacks. All right. Johnny. RPM sign looks good. All right, guys, I'm going to shut you down, get you lined up. Lineup is Hitman, John, Gary, Dylan, and James. Line up again, Hitman, John, Dylan, and James. You guys are a bunch of pro drivers, right? Yeah, bunch of pro drivers? Everyone on the tone? Or not. I wasn't joking, but look how pro you guys actually were. See how you spread it out like that? You guys did amazing. Now you better not get marshaled once. Dylan shows a TQ marker and the fast lap 11:74 to start us off. James with an 11:84. John 11:80 or 12:84, I think it was. 12:84, sorry. Hitman, you had a 13 something on your first lap. Calling it out on James on TQ, 25.505. Hitman, 5:08. Dylan, 5:09. And then John, 24.505. It's now actually James, Dylan, and Hitman all on TQ. Fast lap overall going to Dylan, 11:60. Looks like Dylan's going to move up to the top spot. He does. Dylan, 25.502. Once again, on TQ, white, green, and blue, yellow wheels on the car. Here he is passing in front of me over the table. And it's James who moves up there. James, 5:04. Dylan, 5:05. Then John, sitting in that number 3 spot, dropped in on a 24.509. And Hitman, 23.5 flat. Dylan's still holding fast lap as he bumps up to the top of 11:47 now.
Three minutes left.
3 minutes here left to go. Marshall. Maybe kick those pipes straight there. Fix that up there, Johnny, if you can. Watch your fingers. Step on it. Good. Not good. I don't know what happened earlier. I'll have to fix that up. 2:20 left on the clock right now. Dylan is on TQ, 25.5 flat right now. John in that number 2 spot, 24.503. He's holding fast lap, 11:46. Second fastest lap going to Dylan with 11:47. Actually, yep. James now in that number 2 spot, 24.503. Then John, 5:11, and Hitman, 23.501. 2 minutes here left to go. Once again, Dylan is on TQ. White, green, and blue, yellow wheels is on TQ. The only one on a 26 lap pace.
One minute left.
60 seconds left to go. Dylan on the top on TQ, 25.5 flat, 11:19 fast lap now. James, 25.509. Hitman, 24.512. And John, 23.504. Hey, Aiden, you do me a favor? You stand up, please. This is it. Race 3 drivers, please be ready. Drivers, when I call your name, your race is over. John, you are done. Remember, Dylan is still on TQ here. Nice finish by both yous. James is the only one live. Dylan taking the TQ spot, 25.504, and the fast lap overall, 11.19. James came in second, 25.507. Hitman, 24.507. And John, 23.501. I really don't know where the bad marshalling spot is. All the drivers are pretty decent, so we'll have to see. This is like our Z main group. I'm sure they're gonna make it look real good or real ugly. Hey. That no sound good. Hey Douglas, can you, yeah, I need you over the loop once for me. And I'm just gonna give Rob a second there to figure out. Sounds like a spur gear. Hitman, we're waiting on you. That's not a marshalling spot, by the way. No, not even close. RPM. Shit. All right, guys, line up on this one is Matt, Andy, Jeff, and Douglas. Rob is out. This is live stream, by the way. Rob is out for this round because Shane was stealing parts off of his car. Let's mark that. Race 3, 325. All right, once again, Matt, Andy, Jeff. Rob will be in for next round, hopefully, and then Douglas. Currently, Dylan, Holden, TQ, 25.504. Here we go. Matt on its own. Andy. Jeff. Douglas. Ooh. Guess you had a little traction there, hey Douglas. Andy with the hot lap, 26.501, 11.58 fast lap. Jeff now with the fast lap, 11.54. Fast lap's coming in. That was an awesome wheelie, by the way, Douglas. So a slow guy in this group is on a 26. Let's just say that. Here we go. Douglas, 27, 5:05, 10:99 fast lap. Andy, 27, 5:10. He's 11:22. Jeff, 26, 5:01, 11:38. And Matt, 26, 5:09, 11:75. Not to say that any of these guys are slow. That's a pretty fast lap considering Dylan's TQ was a 25, 5:04. .320 left on the clock. Douglas sitting 27, 5:04, 10:97 fast lap. Jeff also on the 27, 5:11. Andy on the 26, 5:01. Matt dropped off a bit, 25, 5:09.
Three minutes left.
Douglas putting down a fast lap on that one, 10:82. Jeff being the nice guy and getting out of his way. I wouldn't have done that, Jeff. Douglas, the only one on the 27 now, 27, 5:02, 10:82 fast lap. Jeff, 26, 5:03, Andy, 5:09, and Matt, 25, 5:06.
Two minutes left.
We are going to do a 5-minute break after this and a resort. Right now it is Douglas, Jeff, Andy, and Matt. Douglas on that 27, almost on the 28, really. He's 27, 5:01 right now. Here he is hitting the loop. Breaks down 27.5 flat. We'll have to see what happens here. Jeff sitting in that number 2 spot. 26, 5:04, Andy 5:07, Matt 25, 5:04. Douglas's fast lap 10:82, Jeff 11:38, Andy 11:19, and Matt 11:47.
One minute left.
60 seconds left to go. .35 seconds left to go. Douglas still holding 27.5 flat, .8. He was down to .3. Let's see what happens. So it's not going to be this one. No, it went to 27.501. Jeff in that number 2 spot, 26.504. Andy 5:11. Matt 25.505. 10 seconds left. All right, when I call your name, your race is over. Matt, you are done. Jeff, Douglas, 1 car left live. There it is. Douglas taking it 27.5 flat, 10.66 fast lap at the end there. Jeff, 26.504 with an 11.38. Andy, 26.510 with 11.19. Matt, 25.505, 11.47. All right, guys, so in 5 minutes when we get going here, Tim, Aiden, Johnny, and Rob, you know, it might be more than 5 minutes. I'll see what Rob needs for time-wise. That'll be race 1. Race 2, James, Dave, Hitman, John, and Rick. And race 3, Douglas, Jeff, Andy, Dylan, and Matt. All right, Rob says he's good to go, so we are going to get started here, round 2. We'll thank Shane for that long break because he stole parts off of Rob Wheeler's car. Okay, everyone is over my loop, so we will get you guys lined up. Thank you to our marshals. Our marshals that should be out here right now should be Douglas, Jeff, Andy, Dylan, and Matt, which, yeah, we're good. Thank you. Line up on this race, Tim, Aiden, Johnny, and Rob. Sorry, guys, something's going on with the printer. If you hear a large crash, you know that I fixed the problem. No, it's not one of those nights. Just it's my love for printers. Once again, Tim, Aiden, Johnny, and Rob. Here we go. Tim on the tone. Aiden. Johnny. And Rob. So obviously, if you're not marshalling in this race and you're not racing in this race, you are in race 2. Tim with the hot lap, 1281. You go, Tim. This track is not about how much power you have. Chase the lines. You got to stay on the race line. Calling it out on Tim, 23.5 flat. Rob, 21.513. Aiden on the 25.05. Johnny on the 25.08. Fast lap overall going to Aiden, 12.67. And we're going to blame Shane for that one also. Shane, you jerk. The nut's there. Pick up the nut. Shane. $3.25 here left to go. Purple buggy, yellow wheels, your leader right now, and holding fast lap, 12:29. Nice job, Tim. It's on a 23.507. Rob coming back out. Rob driving the other buggy. Look at Tim go. You go, girl. Sorry, Tim. Don't mean to screw you up. 23,505 for Tim.
2 minutes left.
Aiden that number 2 spot on the 22,507. Johnny on the 20,506. Look at Johnny's fast lap. Tell someone's been tripping the loop from the inside. 10:38. Good job. That's the fast lap for the track so far. Douglas is jealous. Rob coming in on the 14. Tim, Aiden, Johnny, and Rob.
One minute left.
60-second call for race 2. Right now I got Tim on the top, 23,504. Aiden 22.5 flat. Johnny on the 25.11. And Rob on the on the 16.501. All right, when I call your name, your race is done. Aiden, you are done. Still live, Rob, keep going. Tim, you're done. Johnny's done. Rob is still alive. Rob is still alive. And there it is. Tim taking it, 23,509. Aiden, 22,501. Johnny, 20,508. And Rob finished off surprisingly well considering 18,510. And overall, proper fast lap overall going to Rob, 12:04. James, Dave, Brett the Hitman, John, and Rick. Race 2. I do need a couple volunteer marshals for this race, please. Rob cannot really marshal, and then we only have 3. We'll say 2.5 because Johnny only counts as a half a marshal. Because Adam's not here, so. All right, guys, let's get you lined up. James, Dave, Brett, John, and Rick. Aiden, you're going to be down in that other triangle right in front of the door there. Perfect. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. James on the tone. Dave. Hitman. John. Oh, jeez. Did you forget how to drive, James? Rick? I don't know, whoever. John, go. All right. Calling it out on the Hitman, 25-503. Rick, 25-512. James on the 23-508. Dave on the 22-501. And John on the 21-508. Fast lap overall going to James, 11:03. But it's Hitman at the top. White buggy. Black wheels in the back. See white lightning coming up on you. Give it some room. Don't make him angry and have him make some room. It's Hitman for a reason. He only turns into Hit Woman when he's up there racing with Tim. Hitman at the top, 25-502. Rick, 25-510. Look at that. Hitman and Rick at the top of the screen right now. James coming up slowly. Oh, there we go. 24-505. So, Hitman 25-505. Rick 512. James 24-505. Dave 22-501. And John 22-507. Fast lap overall still going to James, 11:03. Second fastest lap going to Hitman, 11:65. White buggy, white wheels in the front, black in the rear is my number one out there right now. Rick in the blue and yellow, white wheels in the front, yellow in the rear, my number 2 spot. Dropped off a little bit. He's on a 24, but he's 24-502 with James behind him, 504.
2 minutes
Hitman
left.
still at the top, 3 down, 2 minutes here left to go. Hitman may have fell off there a little bit, waiting for Marshall. Stays on top on that 25. This is now the Hitman, James, Rick, Dave, and John. Minute 15 left to go. Here's Hitman hitting the loop, 25-505. James, 25-508. Rick, 24-5 flat. Dave, 23-502. John, 508. Fast lap overall going to James, 11:02.
1 minute left.
60-second call for race 3. Second fastest lap so far going to Hitman, 11:25. Watch after the small table. Watch the small table. Straight into Tim's ankle. Tim, I'll teach you the getaway move after if you want. The get out of the way move. Ten seconds here left to go. Hitman James, Rick, John, and Dave. Middle, middle. James does have fast lap. Nice move. See that? Tim, did you see what Nelson did there? The mechanic pit crew did that? James, you're done. Hitman, you're done. Dave's done. 2 cars still left live here. I got Rick and John. 1 car left live. Or broke. Where's... Okay, there it is. Okay, hold on a second. Rick, drive over my loop again. Okay. Hitman taking that one 25.502. James 24.5 flat with the fast lap 11.97. Rick 24.506. John 23.501. And Dave 23.509. All right, here we go. Let's line them up. Douglas, Jeff, Andy, Dylan, and Matt. I will do another resort after this again. There will only be 4 in the A main group and 5 in the C main group. There will be 1 more qualifier. We are doing another qualifier, but it will be 5 in qual 3 for race 1. Here we go. Douglas on the tone. Jeff, Andy, Dylan, and Matt. Andy with a hot lap, 11:25. Calling it out on Andy, 27.510 right now. Dylan, 26.5 flat.
left.
Jeff, 5:01. Douglas, 5:05. And Matt, 5:08. So Andy on that 27. Everyone else on the 26. Fast lap right now going to Douglas, 10:82. He's currently sitting in 4th place. Second fastest lap going to Dylan, 11:24. Dylan just moved up to 2nd, but had a couple little rough bumps there after that first table. We'll have to see if he holds on to it there. Douglas coming out of nowhere, up the top, 27.509. Jeff, 5:10. Andy, 5:10. Dylan, 26.507. Matt, 5:07. Look at this group. Sucks to say someone's going to be leaving this group, getting pushed down.
Three minutes left.
2 down, 3 left to go. .230 halfway point here right now. Douglas 27.504, 10.77 fast lap. Jeff 27.510, Andy 5.10, Dylan 26.509, and Matt 26.511. Second fastest lap overall going to Dylan 11.19. Andy's got 11.22, Jeff's 11.27, and Matt's 11.24. Very close group right now. Douglas's previous qualifier,
2 minutes
which
left.
he holds TQ for, is 27.5 flat .9. He's currently 5.03. Just put down another fast lap at 10.60 flat. I knew you had it in you, Douglas. Said it to you earlier. That's almost a 10.5. James thinks you have a 10.4 in you. Oh, wait, no, that's my mistake. He says he's got a 10.4 in him, not in you. Minute 10 left here. Douglas very close to his previous TQ. He's 27.5 flat .6. There it
1
is.
minute
He
left.
is now on TQ. 60 seconds left to go. Jeff here hitting the loop. He is currently sitting that number 2 spot, 27.510. Andy dropped off. Nope, back up, 27.511, right behind Jeff. Dylan 26.508. Matt 25.5 flat. Second fastest lap overall, still going to Dylan with that 11.19. Fastest lap overall going to James, 10.45. Douglas, 10.6. Jeff, you're done. Andy's done. Come on, Douglas, one more. Matt's done. Dylan is the only one live right now. Dylan's the only one live. All right, so obviously I was razzing Douglas a little bit. It paid off. He got 10.59 for his fast lap. Congratulations, very nice. Also has the TQ at 28.510 right now. Jeff finishing second, and once again, I mean, you can't fault any of these. These guys are on 26 lap pace, which is good for this track. Jeff finished 26.5 flat, Andy 5.02, Dylan 5.08, and Matt 25.5 flat. Second fastest lap overall went to Andy with 11.09. Short break, guys, and a resort. So when we come back, it will be John, Tim, Aiden, Johnny, and Rob for race 1. Race 2 will be Matt, Hitman, James. See that, Hitman? You're still ahead of James there. Dave, and Rick. Race 3, Douglas, Jeff, Andy, and Dylan. Round 3 qualifying in 5 minutes, guys. All right, James, thank you for fixing that so we can get going here with round 3, race 1. John, Gary, Tim, Aiden, Johnny, Rob, you guys are out for race 1. Marshals, Douglas, Jeff, and Dylan, and a volunteer. One volunteer marshal would be very good for this. Where's Tim? Where's Tim? Come on, Tim. Oh, Aiden. Don't be the last one out, Aiden. Good job. I don't care. His car made it to the track before yours, Tim. I'm good with that. Are you going to run a lap, Aiden, or no? No? Okay. Let's line them up then. John, Tim, Aiden, Johnny, and Rob. Marshals are in place. Yeah, kind of. I think we're okay. Should be okay. Rick, are you marshaling here? Yeah. Yeah? Oh, okay. Perfect. We're good. Okay, here we go. John, Gary on the toe. Tim. Aiden. Johnny. And Wheeler. Here we go. Round 3. Final round of qualifying. John Gary the hot lap, 12:43. John, Rob, Tim, Johnny, and Aiden. Watch at the roller. Clear. Oh, that's broken. Broken. Johnny, you're broken. Just pull it off somewhere. In the wrong spot. Careful there, Dylan. Calling
4
it out
minutes
on
left.
John, 25, 5, 10, 12, 23 fast lap. Tim in the number 2 spot, 24, 5, 12. Aiden in the 3, 22, 503. And Rob on the 21, 505. Blue and yellow buggy, yellow wheels. Going in front of the driver's stand right now. My leader is John. Woo. Here he is hitting the loop. 24.505. Wheeler 23.505. Wheeler holding fast lap 11.83 right now. Tim in that number 3 spot 23.511 and Aiden on the 22.502. Again, down to
2
our
minutes
2-minute
left.
mark here. John out front, 24.504. Rob, 24.510. Right behind him, holding fast lap 11.83. John, second fast lap 11.90. We got Tim in that number 3 spot, 22.5 flat. Aiden right behind him, though, 5.04. Tim's fast lap 12.56. Aiden, 12.36.
One minute left.
60 seconds left to go here. Race 2 drivers, please be ready. Right now, I got John on the top, 24.507, holding fast lap 11.83.3 to Rob's 83.4. Rob right behind John. John's 5.06. Rob's 5.08 right now. Tim, 23.508. Aiden, 22.505. John puts down another fast lap, 11.81. Aiden, just be careful because that was your leader there that was coming up on you. He's gone now. John and Rob. John, 5.04. Rob, 5.05. Rob now holding fast lap 11.75. Tone has gone off. Who's it going to be? John, you are done. And you put down fast lap right there at the end, 11.49. Let's see if Rob can beat that one right at the end. Everyone is done except for Rob. There it is, all over. John takes it 24.503 and the fast lap overall with 11.49. Rob 24.505 and the second fastest lap 11.75. Then Tim came in third, 23.506. Aiden 22.504. And that's what you get. All right, so we're in round 3 now, so I'm guessing this is where things start to get a little ugly, right? Let's line them up. Matt, Brett the Hitman, James, Dave, and Rick. All right, Matt on the tone. Can we at least wait till the race starts? Matt, get moving quick because it's going to get ugly real quick here. Hitman. Dave, let's do a forced start here on James. Rick. Okay, how'd that happen? James with the hot lap. 11:25. Most people in with 3 laps. Coming around getting 4. Blue and white buggy, James, 26.504, 11:25 fast lap.
4
Hitman,
minutes left.
5:05. Dave, 25.508, sitting in third. Matt, 24.503, and Rick, 24.512. It's James, Brett, the Hitman, and Matt, my top 3 right now. James and Hitman both on that 26. Sorry, Hitman just dropped off a little bit. James, 26.501. Hitman, 25.507. James holding fast lap 11:25. Second fastest lap overall, going to the Hitman 11:44.
Three minutes left.
2 down, 3 minutes here left to go. James 26.503, Hitman 25.5 flat now. Dave 24.502, Matt 5.08, and Rick 5.11. So top 2 on that 26, bottom 3 on the 24. James still holding fast lap 11:25. Hey James, when we were talking earlier, didn't you say 10-4? Or was it 11-4? 11-4, you're doing good, but I thought maybe you could do a 10-4 for us. At least, keep up with Douglas 10.59. Getting down to our 2-minute mark here.
2 minutes left.
Blue and white buggy, my number 1. 11:11. Okay, so the push does work. Just the same as it does on Douglas. Just more effectively on Douglas for speed. Here's James hitting the loop, 26.502, 11.11 fast lap. Hitman, 26.508. Matt back in that number 3 spot, 25.510. Dave, 24.501. And Rick, 23.505.
One minute left.
60-second call for race 3. Right now we got James on the top, 26.501. Fast lap, 11.04. Breaking it down slowly here. That was a 26.5 flat, actually. If he holds on here, he will be on the 27 as he hits the loop. Let's see what happens. No, holds are there, though. Hitman in that number 2 spot, 26.510. Matt, 25.507. Matt now holding second fastest lap, 11.35. We got Dave, 25.512, and Rick, 24.512. 20 seconds left to go. All right, when I call your name, your race is over. Matt, you are done. Hitman, James, Dave, Rick is the only one left live here. There it is. James taking it 24.504, 11.04 fast lap. Hitman 26.508 and the second fast lap overall, 11.27. Matt 25.506, Dave 5.10, 25.510, and Rick 24.512. Okay, where did James go to? You know, it's only the 3 is anyways, so Whenever you guys are ready, Douglas isn't coming out for this one. It's going to be Jeff, Andy, and Dylan. My aiming guys. All right, drivers ready. Jeff on the tone. Andy. Dylan. Hot lap going to Jeff, 11:24. Jeff at the top of my screen, 27.504, 11:08
4
fast
minutes
lap.
left.
Andy, 26.505, 11:43 fast lap. And Dylan, 26.505, 11:54 fast lap. This is the final qualifier. Douglas currently holding TQ, 28.510, pretty high. Jeff on that 27 right now, 27.505. Still 3:30 left to go.
Three minutes left.
.240 left on the clock. Jeff, 27.506, 11:08 fast lap right now. Andy, 26.505, and Dylan, 26.511.
Two minutes left.
Minute 30 left to go here. Jeff at the top, 27.507 right now. Dylan at number 2, 26.508. And Andy is out.
One minute left.
25 seconds here left to go. Jeff's 27.508 with that 11.08 fast lap. Dylan 26.506 with 11.32. That is it. Jeff taking it 27.511, 11.08 fast lap. Dylan 26.505 with 11.24. All right, guys, short break here, setting up the mains. All right, guys, there it is. 5 minutes, we're going to get going. Rob, Rick, Tim, Aiden, and Johnny. One bump up to the B with Dylan, Hitman, Matt, Dave, and John. And currently our A main group, Douglas, Jeff, Andy, and James. All right, guys, we're going to get going here in just a couple of minutes. Race 1, Rob, Rick, Tim, Aiden, and Johnny. One bump up to B, Marshall's Douglas, Jeff, James, and one volunteer. Look at you, Tim. All right, looking for my other racers here. Rick, Aiden, Johnny. Race time. All right, Douglas, you want to get these guys lined up here? Rob, Rick, Tim, Aiden, and Johnny, if he makes it out in time. Rob, Rick, and Tim, that's my 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, we got room. Sure. And I'm still looking for one volunteer marshal. I do still need one volunteer marshal for this one. All right, here we go. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Everyone on the tone. Rob and Tim, 1 and 2 together here. Tight lines, guys. Keep them tight. Rob in the 1, Tim in the 2. Battle happening right now for the 3. Looks like it's Rick. Rick made it out in 3. Oh, spinning out. Needs a hand, gets turned around. Johnny was in 3rd. Battle happening now for 3rd. Aiden and Rick. Here's Rob hitting the loop. Tim 1.5, 1.4 behind him. Leader right behind you, Johnny. That's your number 1. Purple buggies and yellow wheels. Don't hit them. They're your 1 and 2 right now.
4 minutes left.
Amazing. Thank you. 1 down, 4 minutes here left to go. Here we go, Rob hitting the loop. Nice and clean. It's got a pace happening here. Tim in that number 2, 3 seconds off pace. Aiden currently sitting in that number 3 spot, 7 seconds behind Tim. We got Johnny and Rick battling it out. Rick in that number 4, Johnny in the 5. Johnny 5. Rick currently holding fast lap 11:45.
Three minutes
coming
left.
up on Johnny here. What? Yeah, that's how you do it. 3 minutes left to go. Aiden sitting in that number 3 spot. Rick not far behind him. About 3 second gap here. Oh, not no more. Go, they're battling it out there together. Oh. Aiden and Rick 3 and 4 together right now. 2:25 left to go. Aiden getting a little out of shape. Oh, Rick bouncing off the top of him. Rob in the 1, Tim in the 2. Aiden in the 3 right now. Rick in the 4. Johnny in the 5.
Two minutes left.
Purple buggies 1 and 2. They come up on you, give them some room. No one is out here battling with them right now. They're barely battling with each other with about 11 seconds split on 1 and 2. There's Rob out in the 1, Tim in the 2. Rick now in the 3. Aiden in the 4, Johnny in the 5. Minute 30 left to go.
One minute left.
60 seconds left to go. Looks like Rob is going to get the bump here. Just got to hold her together. Final minute. He's a full lap up now. Tim in that number 2 spot. Rick in the 3. Aiden in the 4. Johnny in the 5. Here we go, 20 seconds left to go on the clock. There it is. It's all over, guys. Hit the loop one more time. Rob taking the win on this one. Going to go up to the B main. Aiden, you're done. Tim, you're done. It's just Rick and Johnny to hit the loop. Rob taking the win on that one. Tim got second. Rick came in third. Then Aiden and Johnny. So Rob getting the bump up to the B. Everyone else, drop your cars. Run out to the track to Marshall. Dylan, Brett the Hitman, Matt, Dave, John, and Rob. This should be a pretty decent race here. Who am I putting my money on in this one? I don't know. It's a tough call. Dylan, Matt, Hitman. I don't. It's a tough one. Guys start to flip upside down just as I called their name because I turned and looked at the track and Dylan was on his lid and Matt was on his lid. Hitman, you're the winner. Okay, Johnny, out to the track. You're underneath the driver's stand. Nope. Right underneath the driver's stand. Perfect. We could use one more volunteer, I think, maybe at the RPM. Ooh. It's all right, Dave. I would have done that too on purpose. Could use one more volunteer. If someone from the A main volunteers, I will take a lap off of Douglas. All right, guys, let's get them lined up. Dylan, Brett, and Matt. That's my 1, 2, and 3. Dylan, Brett the Hitman, Matt, Dave the Ankle Biter. Then we got John and Rob. Okay, something like that, yeah. Can I get one more marshal? Is there any more marshals in the house? No? We're going to have to super marshals? We could use someone in that corner. I don't know. We'll have to see. Volunteers got a choice. Volunteers got marshalling spot choice. Okay, Tim, you're running. Okay, yeah, Andrea, maybe you want to go back just to make sure my mic was off. Verify. Okay, Marshall's ready. Two-wheel buggy B main. Sorry for everyone at home. Got to be here for some of this. All right, drivers ready. Everyone on the tone. Nice and clean, not like the conversation before this. Here we go. All right, taking my money back off of Hitman. You guys are pretty ugly here. I don't know what happened. Dylan, Dave the ankle biter, and John Gary. There we go. That's our top three right now. Plenty of time, though, for anyone. John's got some traffic coming up behind him here quick. He's got Rob, Hitman, and Matt. Whole group's fast. It's Dylan out in that top spot right now. Dave in the number 2, 3 seconds off his pace. And we got John, Hitman, just moving there in under Rob. Rob flipping over, giving up that spot. Dylan also holding fast lap right now. Oh, he was. It was 11:64. Brett now holding 11:33. John losing his place. Hitman moving to that number 3 spot. Here's Dylan hitting the loop. Let's see how far back Dave is when he hits it. 3.7 seconds. Hitman only 2 seconds behind Dave, closing this gap up here pretty quick. 3:36 left on the clock. Rob in that number 4 spot, then Matt and John. Everyone tight together here. I'd say half a second apart each. Rob flipping over, gives it up to Matt and John. Drops himself down to the bottom. Brett closing this gap up here on Dave. See what happens when they hit the loop. Half a second apart. They're currently Dylan's 3.5 second lead on the rest of the field right now. Battle between 2 and 3. Green and orange and white lightning together. Oh, Hitman flipped over, lost his opportunity there. John sitting at number 4 spot. He rolls over, gives it up to Matt. Matt now moves into the number 4 spot. Let's see how this goes. Hitman drops back 2.5 seconds behind. Dylan out in that top spot. Dave in the 2. Brett in the 3. Then we got Matt in the 4. John in the 5. Rob in the 6. 2:25 left to go. Hitman starting to close the gap up again. Makes another mistake on the roller. Dave makes a mistake also. Woo, gonna be caught up in traffic. Well, at least it was Dave and Brett. Brett, get him out. Battle. You know what? I think they both lost positions anyways. Looks like Matt has now moved in the second. Good job, Matt. 2 minutes here left to go. Matt in the 2, Rob in the 3, Hitman in the 4. Dylan, that means Dylan's a full lap up on the field right now. With 1:45 left to go. Everyone on pace with each other, though. Either a second to a half a second apart for the most part of it, except for the little mistakes here and there. So Matt in that number 2 spot, Rob right behind him holding 3, and Hitman in that number 4. Here they are coming, hitting the loop. Matt, Rob, and Hitman together. Keeping it close. Woo! Playing Plinko off the walls. Dylan, just watch. I know you're the leader, but you're right in between 2 guys that are battling out. You're doing good. Right now you have it 60 seconds left to go. Right now it's just a battle for 2nd and 3rd. Just follow those 2 around. We got Matt out there in that number 2 spot. Hitman, Brett the Hitman in 3rd. Half a second apart on it. Here they come. Last double before the small straight. Stuck together. Oh, Matt making a mistake. There it is. Hitman moves into that number 2 spot. Matt in the 3. Dave currently sitting in that number 4 spot. Then we got Rob and John. Matt make it back. 25 seconds left to go. Hitman, nice drive and jumps, runs right over top of John's car. Drove right over him, kept driving. 5 seconds here left to go. Dylan, Brett, Matt, Rob, Dave, and John. There it is. It's all over. Dylan getting the bump on this one. You are done, Dylan. Everyone else still in. There's still a battle happening between Brett and Matt, I think. They're battling back and forth. Who's going to take it right here at the end? Hitman. Woo, that was close. Dylan up on top. So I'm going to go through just the time on this one because Dylan was 25.5 flat with 11.13 fast lap. Hitman 25.5, 12.2 to Matt's 0.4. Fast lap for Hitman 11.23. Matt 11.61. Rob came in fourth, 24.506 to Dave's 5.07. Rob's fast lap 11.55 to Dave's 11.42. And John 24.517 with 11.56. Drop your buggies out to the track to Marshall. Dylan getting the bump up to the A. We are going to have Douglas, Jeff, Andy, James, and Dylan. Everyone else out to Marshall. All right, line up on this one. Douglas, pull out to the front spot. Once again, we're not lining you up against the wall. Start right in the center of the lane, please. Douglas, Jeff, and Andy. Just past that line, please, Douglas. I'm sure you have enough juice for that. Jeff, pull up just a bit. Andy, yeah, okay, sure. Maybe back a little bit. James, Dylan. Sure. Looks good. You're all pros. Hopefully I didn't jinx that. Wow. James is a pro in his own way. He's got his way of being a pro. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Here we go. Everyone on the tone. Lots of love happening out there. Oh, Jeff, I don't know what happened. Spun out. Just lost it. Douglas, James, and Dylan right now, our top three. I don't know what happened with Jeff's car. Got snaky there. And trying to get back into the game. Dylan is in that number 2 spot. Douglas out front, Dylan in the 2, James now in the 3. We got Jeff, then Andy. Dylan 3 seconds behind the leader. James only a second behind Dylan. Oh, Andy gets off the pipe, comes off like a rocket right in the wall. Gets back out there. Jeff in that number 4 spot. 2.3
4
seconds
minutes
behind
left.
James. He is closing the gap up, it looks like. James bouncing off the pipe here. Jeff now only 1.2 behind. Dylan needing a marshal. Is that Dylan? Yeah. Okay, so here we go. Now we're going to have 2, 3, and 4 tight together. Dylan, James, and Jeff as they hit the loop. 2, 3, and 4. .335 left on the clock. Douglas out front with an 8-second lead on the rest of the field. 10:69 fast lap so far. Right now I'm watching Dylan, James, and Jeff together over the loop. Look at these three staying tight. Jeff with the inside move. That was beautiful. Can't wait for our Buggy Battle Race Series this winter. Expecting some awesome racing. I'll do my best to bring out some
3 minutes left.
interesting, fun tracks. Three minutes left to go. Douglas in the 1, Dylan in the 2, Jeff now in the 3, trying to look for that place to pass. Dylan running clean though. Just watch Douglas. I know you want to do lap up on these guys, but remember they're very close to battling. Dylan and Jeff together. They're 0.4 seconds apart, these two. James sitting in that number 4 spot right now, a 1.5 seconds behind Jeff. Oh, James trying to make the nice pass. Kind of got hooked there. Look at battling it out right now. 3rd and 4th, Jeff and James. Oh, get in there, Marshall. Oh, look at that. Nice job. Very nice job, James. I told you. James was, yeah, very special. See that? Marshall and stay on point. Andy just passing Jeff here, moves in the 4th, drops Jeff back. 1:20 here left to go. Douglas out front on this one in that number 1 spot. Dylan in that number 2. We got James sitting in 3rd. James, Andy, and Jeff still on the same pace. James about 5 seconds off of Dylan's pace. Dylan, you got no one near you, so if you want to let Douglas by, you can. Thank you. There we go. 60 seconds left to go. It's still anyone's race right now between James, Andy, and Jeff. Very close. Oh, Andy with the fumble. Thank you, Andy, for waiting. That was all Marshall's fault for not putting in the right lane. You're learning. You'll learn. It's okay. Battle happening right now between Jeff and Andy for that number 4 spot. 25 seconds left to go. Oh, Jeff now making the mistake. Pressure's on. This track you can drive fast, but you cannot overdrive it. So when you start overdriving it, things happen, and not in a good way. 5 seconds left to go. Oh, Dylan now making the mistake. Someone getting him out there? He's pulling through. Wow, you know what? That's James. James is going to move in the 2nd on that one. Dylan doesn't catch him. Douglas, you're done. Andy, you're done. James ain't stopping. And that's it. Everyone's through. I have to say, overall, that was amazing racing. Dylan doing awesome. Dylan definitely. Dylan and Jeff. Jeff, you're going to be racing Buggy Battle Series this winter or what? All right, so there's 2 guys that you definitely need to watch out for. Dylan and Jeff up in this A-main group for sure. Douglas finishing at the top and the fast lap overall with a 10:69. James finishing 2nd, a 10:97. Dylan 11:13. Andy 11:03. And Jeff 11:28. Have a a good night, Rick.